What if I told you that in 10 years, you'll forget almost everything you're learning right now? Seriously, that online course you started, that book you skimmed, even this video, gone. Not because you're lazy, not because you're not smart, but because your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Let me explain. There's a man named Hermann Ebbinghaus, a German psychologist from the 1800s. Not exactly TikTok famous, but he made one of the most important discoveries about memory. He tested how long he could remember made-up words, and he found something scary. Within just a few days, he forgot nearly everything, unless he reviewed it. This became known as the forgetting curve. It shows how quickly our brains drop information when we don't come back to it, and the curve is steep. Imagine climbing a mountain only to slide down by nightfall. That's your brain with new information. Think back to something you crammed for in school, a test, a presentation, maybe a job interview. How much of that do you actually remember now? Exactly. Our brains are not vaults. They're more like whiteboards. Anything not reinforced gets wiped clean. And in a world of endless scrolling and quick tips, we're feeding our brains snacks, not meals. Now here's the problem. We think consuming equals remembering. That watching 5 productivity videos makes us productive. That reading 10 quotes about discipline makes us disciplined. But consumption without reflection is just noise. And our memory, it quietly deletes the noise to make space. So how do you actually remember? It turns out the answer is surprisingly simple. It's called spaced repetition, reviewing things over time, not all at once. Let's say you learn something today. Review it tomorrow, then in 3 days, then in a week, then in a month. Every time you recall it, you're telling your brain, hey, this is important. Keep it. Apps like Anki and even sticky notes on your fridge can do this. But the real secret? Make it personal. Talk about it with a friend. Teach it to someone else. Write it down in your own words. When you use the information, it becomes part of you, not just a passing notification. 10 years from now, your future self won't remember what you watched, but they will remember what you practiced, what you lived, and what you cared about enough to keep. Your brain is not broken. It's just waiting for you to say, this matters. So the next time you learn something new, don't just move on. Revisit it. Reflect on it. Make it stick. Because remembering isn't about having a perfect brain. It's about building a better system.